All right, so real quick, I want to thank you for tuning into this video, for subscribing to the channel, for leaving the like, for leaving the comments. I know we're going to have a lot of people commenting on this video. And I also want to give, before we jump into it, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who participated in my last video. I didn't even mention a giveaway in the title. I did not even mention a giveaway in the thumbnail. But the fact we have over 300 people that have commented individually on that video is amazing, and I cannot wait to announce the winner, which is going to be the next video, just to give a little bit more time for people to comment. So in case you haven't, that video it was the last one, just in case. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about in this video is Erangel. What is it about Erangel that has captivated the world, has captivated almost every single player in PUBG? And I got a couple theories. I'm going to try to do this video because for those of you guys that don't know, the majority of you do. For those of you that don't, my favorite map is Miramar, okay? It just is. I love Miramar. It's just a cold, hard fact. I think the dynamics there are very interesting, unique. The buildings, the hot drops, and just the type of players that play Miramar is the style that I like. Now, Erangel is a completely different... I'm confused. I'm mystified. I'm in bewilderment, if you guys even know what that word means, of why so many people love Erangel. And trust me, guys, throughout this video, I don't expect there to be a whole bunch of dislikes on the video. But if you do, that's fine. That also helps the analytics. But it's not that I hate Erangel or I don't like people who don't like it. It's just I'm confused at the end of the day. It's like, why? I'm trying to understand. And like I said, throughout this video, I'm going to review everything and look at everything from a different lens, from, you know, outside the box, from the outside looking in. And it's amazing that I'll still, to this day, I'll match with people, right? You know, usually in squads, and I'll click, say, we want to play Sonic. I'll click Sonic, it'll say, so-and-so player does not have this map downloaded. Do you want to kick him or whatever? Then I'll say, okay, whatever. Now we do go Vikindi. And they'll say, so-and-so doesn't have the Vikindi map downloaded. Do you want to kick him? And then I'll go to Miramar, same thing. You know, they don't have the map downloaded. And then it's like, wait a minute. The only map this person has downloaded is Erangel. And this isn't an isolated incident. This happens, like, all the time. I mean, it's insane how often this happens. And it makes sense why Erangel, another reason, are people being forced to play Erangel. The reason why I ask you that is when it comes to ranking, if you click on Miramar, Sonic, or Vikindi, there's sometimes you can have 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes wait time, but then you click on Erangel, and it'll be less than a minute. It'll be 30 seconds. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to, you know, play Erangel because that's, you know, I don't want to wait 15 minutes, you know, to get a match. So that's another very unique thing. We also have, and I'll have some clips towards the end of the video, is we have zombie mode. Strictly Erangel, right? You have Survive Till Dawn, and you have Darkest Night. Could you imagine, just think about this for a second. Imagine the zombie mode in fog with the lightning and the storms, like on Miramar. Imagine shooting zombies in Picado, in the arena. Like, how badass would that be? Or in Villa, on Vikindi. Or imagine zombie mode in boot camp. You could have a zombie mode just on boot camp, right? But no, for whatever reason, the developers always pick Erangel. You could look at something like the Crew Challenge. It's Erangel only. There's 0 other maps that are involved with the Crew Challenge. Even the Star Challenge, right? It was Erangel only. And the question is why? If you've made it this far into the video, down in the description, hopefully not, down in the comment section, let me know what it is. If you're somebody who has a slobbering love affair with Erangel, I want you to tell me why. Now, one thing, and I'm gonna start mentioning some of the things that I like about Erangel that can give maybe some more insight into why other people like it, right? The first and foremost is the drop locations. You have places like Sonic, right? For the most part, most people who play this map, they're dropping in two places. You're dropping Paradise, or you're dropping Boot Camp, or you're dropping maybe Ruins. Those are probably one of the more popular places to drop, right? Miramar, you have Hacienda, you have Picado, and I mean, unfortunately, for the most part, I mean, yeah, I can name, because I know Miramar, front to back. But most people might not, they'll know, okay, I go over to to this place, down south. It's like, oh, you mean Chumacera. There's not very many places that are identifiable in Miramar, right? But everybody knows Picado. Everybody knows Hacienda. Outside of that, people just know that there's buildings and there's no real unique places, right? Or Vikindi. Vikindi has no drops, right? Vikindi has no real hot drops to this day. Yeah, people drop Villa. It's open. The loot is okay, but it's not a hot drop. Castle is a crappy location. The only way you can get out of there is through bridges. So again, it's not the most ideal hot drop. Dobro Mesto has good loot, but it's way off to the side. Same thing with Port. You have a lot of edge. You have a lot of plays on Vikindi on the edges of the maps. But yet Erangel, think about this. And when I start, this is all going to start kind of making sense as I go through it. When you think of Erangel, everyone can identify with pretty much every single drop location in Erangel, whether it's hot or not, right? So, of course, you have Pachinki. Everyone, what the hell am I saying? Pachinki is a freaking meme at this point, right? So you have Pachinki, which is amazing. Then you have School. Then you have Rozhot, aka, or I just said on accident, you have Rozhok, aka Rozhot, right? Then you have Georgia Pole. Everybody knows Georgia Pole crates. Everybody knows crates at Novo. Everybody knows the military base and just the military island in general. Even places not hot, like Stalber. Everyone knows Stalber. Everybody knows Ferry Pier. Primorsk, Milta Power, Prison. And it's like, a lot of these places are lukewarm. They're not even hot, for that matter. But yet everybody seems to know it. You have Yasnaya. You have North George. So for whatever reason, these locations, whether it's the names, whether it's the fact that you never forget your first, right? You don't forget your first love. You don't forget your first kiss. You don't forget the first time you had sex, the first time you tasted pizza, and you damn sure don't forget the first map. And I think that is one of the most important things about Erangel, is the fact that it was first. It was the first map. And most of the people, I would say, real shit, I would say 90% of the people that I play this game with who are in my friends list, I would say 90% of them, no doubt, have been playing this game at least since season 2, right? A lot of season 1s, at least since season 2, the majority of them, there's not a high turnover rate when PUBG Mobile. When people start playing, they seem to continue playing, and they usually don't quit, or they haven't yet. And with that, most people's first maps that they played were Erangel, and it just to me, it just kind of has everything. It's very unique in the sense that it's the perfect size. The question is, does size matter? But I believe it's, in my opinion, the best size map, right? Not too small like Sanhok. It's just not that, it's not too large. There is a lot of fat that can be trimmed on Miramar. Vikindi is kind of the perfect size, but it's whatever. But Erangel seems to be just right. You have the mountaintop, just outside of, Georgia Pole. You have the most unique bridge camping. You cannot bridge camp on any map like you can on Erangel. That also adds a very unique dynamic. You have the grass, you have the trees, you have the rocks, you have all the different buildings. Very, very unique locations on this map. And if we want to talk about weapons for a second, when you think of something like the Scar L, only available on 2 maps now. You got Erangel and you have Miramar. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Erangel is the only map that you can find the DP28 on, which is also very, very interesting. Why wouldn't that weapon be on other maps? Really not too sure. It's just kind of how, the devs wanted to do it. But it's a very, very popular weapon. made probably most famous by Mortal, who's somewhat, again, Mortal, a streamer. The only map this guy, I want to see Mortal on a different map, honestly. But you look at someone like Mortal, if it's not broken, don't fix it. All he plays is Erangel. He's got, what, almost like 2 million subscribers. But it just to kind of sum everything up, this video is me trying to explain from the outside looking in why I think people like Erangel so much. The fact that it was the first, the fact that, you know, you have these weapons, you have all these very unique and enticing drop locations, the wait times, ranking. But this is more of a question from me to you. For those of you that are watching this, you know, whether you're a subscriber or not, explain to me down in the comment section what it is that you like about Erangel, or why you think people like Erangel so much. You know, I've done a poll on YouTube in the community tab maybe like a month ago or so, asking what everyone's favorite map was. 65% of that poll was Erangel. I believe Miramar came in second place, which actually made me very happy. But yeah, you had Erangel coming in first place with well over 50% of the votes. I thought that was very, very interesting. I think that's where we're going to wrap up this video, and the most important question is why. Down in the comment section, if you do anything on this video, let me know down in the comments why you love this map so much, or why you think other people like this map so much. Definitely leave it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Tune into the next video while we'll be announcing the giveaway winner. This has been Riggs.